How does a draft law become an official law? Imagine a scenario where a group of individuals comes together to address a pressing issue. They brainstorm ideas, draft proposals, and eventually create a document that outlines their vision for change. This document is known as a draft law. But how does this initial concept transform into an official law that governs society? The journey begins when a draft law is introduced in a legislative body, which could be a parliament or Congress, depending on the country. This introduction is often accompanied by a detailed explanation of the draft law's purpose and the problems it aims to solve. Lawmakers then have the opportunity to review the draft law, discuss its implications, and suggest amendments. Following this initial discussion, the draft law typically undergoes a series of committee reviews. Committees are smaller groups of legislators who specialize in specific areas, such as finance, health, or education. These committees meticulously examine the draft law, holding hearings where experts and citizens can provide testimony. This stage is crucial as it allows for a thorough evaluation of the draft law's potential impact. Once the committee completes its review, they will report their findings back to the larger legislative body. At this point, the draft law is debated further, and lawmakers can propose additional changes. This process may involve multiple readings and votes, ensuring that all perspectives are considered. If the draft law passes through the legislative body, it is then sent to the head of state, such as a president or monarch, for approval. This step is known as the executive review. The head of state can either sign the draft law into effect, making it an official law, or veto it, which prevents it from becoming law. In some cases, the legislative body may have the power to override a veto with a sufficient majority vote. Once signed, the new law is published and becomes part of the legal framework that governs society. It is essential for citizens to be aware of new laws, as they can have significant implications for daily life. The entire process from draft law to official law is designed to ensure that legislation is carefully considered and reflects the needs and values of the community.